Introducing the all-new Zello Spearfish. This one can be seen as a refined swordfish, a trimmed down, more sleek, cleaner version. And it's a welcome addition to the Zellos line. The case quality is fantastic here. We have a beautiful high polished bevel on top of the mid case that travels throughout the wingspan of the watch, disappearing into a fine taper on the top of those lugs right at the tip. Beautifully done. You can see another high polished bevel right at the bottom edge of that case. And then you can see the soft vertical brushing on the sides of the lugs and mid case. Fantastic design on this Spearfish. The watch has a nice grippy crown that screws down perfectly, giving the watch 200 meters of water resistance. We also have a flat sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and this one is actually a sapphire sandwich, where the back is sapphire crystal as well. You can see the beautiful new La Joux Perrier LJP G100 movement. That is an awesome addition to the Zellos line. I think this movement is a winner. This movement competes with the 2824 base ETA, but as you can see, the rotor system is more like the upper tier 2892 with the 7 ball bearings, the larger landing pad with the 3 screws instead of that one single screw. There's fantastic coats de Genève on the movement, plus nice beveled edges on the bridges. So the Swiss movement seems to be well done here. Can't wait to see how it performs. Now, interesting fact, companies can transition to this movement quite easily. They need a different stem, of course. They're going to need the G100 stem, but the dial feet and the dimensions are the same as the 2824, so they don't have to redesign their case or their dials. Even the hands of the movement, so the pinion diameter is exact same as the 2824. An exciting development. This movement was made in 2020 and it has 68 hours of power reserve and it's a 4 hertz movement. So it's fantastic on paper, but we're going to see how it performs at the end of the video. The bezel is brushed ceramic, so it's not shiny. It looks great and it's filled with lume. The bezel teeth do look smoothed out, but they're plenty grippy. Let's have a listen. The bezel is typical of Zellos, maybe a little bit smoother than the bezels of the past. These are the measurements. 40 millimeters in diameter. We have a thickness of 11.5 ultra thin, no drilled lugs, and a lug to lug of 47 even. Wow, a Goldilocks size. This is what people ask for. 40 mil diver with compact dimensions that's ultra thin. Well done, Zellos. The bracelet is well done here. We got the female end links, very important for wearability, but also look at that articulation in the bracelet. Gonna be very comfortable for your wrist. It's gonna contour perfectly. Nice small links. They are screwed links, solid end links, and they do have quick release spring bars built in. Now these screws are very tiny. I believe it's 0.8 millimeters and they have a long threaded tooth. So I had a little bit of a difficulty sizing the bracelet. Fully milled clasp, and it does have a button here for easy adjustment on the fly. About 3 micro adjusts. And there you can see the display case back, and I'm really digging that gunmetal look on the LJP movement. Now the dial in hands, we do have a well thought out design here. Deep textured sunburst pattern, looks beautiful, and the hands are very sleek. Man, they look great. I really dig these hands. They look more refined and they're completely high polished. And also the indices. The indices have a step to them where it steps upwards and there's a landing pad for the lume. It's a great 3D effect and gives the watch some great dimension. Pair that all up with the date at 6 o'clock, splashes of red here and there with the seconds hand tip, the bezel at 12, and the 200 meters under the word Spearfish, and you have a great cohesive Look here, fantastic. There are 6 different variants of the Spearfish. 3 are 12-hour bezels and 3 are dive time bezels. Which one is your favorite? I think I like the black one the best. It looks great in the photos. The watch is also hardened to 1200 Vickers. Amazing. Bracelet and case. So it's going to be very scratch resistant. Also with the sapphire and the ceramic, this thing is going to look new for a long time. Now the price. This one comes in at $649 USD. The price may seem a bit high, but you're getting that Swiss movement and all the other features we just mentioned, like the hardened coating, the sapphire sandwich, the textured dial. It's actually a great deal here. Zelos has just stepped up to the next level. They used to be at that 300 to 500 comfort level. Now giving you a little bit higher tier watch, which I think is a welcome addition. And I think the price, with everything going up in the world right now, I think the price is spot on. All right, here it is next to the SKX. Okay, you can see right there, 42 versus 40. SKX does have a shorter lug to lug, but it is taller by about 2 mils. So there they are. Here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist, and it wears absolutely perfect. Very comfortable. This bracelet is fantastic. And with those compact lug-to-lug dimensions, it just wears great. Big fan. Okay, we're going to check her out on the time graph. This one is a 24 joule, 68-hour hack hand wind, 4 hertz Swiss movement. And look at these fantastic numbers. No error. So 0.0 and beat error, very nice. Strong amplitude, almost at 290. And the rate is pretty good. 3, 2, 2, 2. Let's do a bonus round. +2, very steady. Okay, we're going to check her out 12 down now to see the positional variance, how it's going to react on the wrist. Wow. Okay, so let's ignore the first number. +3, so we did get a beat error increase of 0.2, which is normal. And the amplitude did drop, but not that much. 272. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, +5. Let's go one more. +6. Okay, so we had +2 and +6. Not bad. Okay, there is the Lume Shot, very powerful on the bezel and hands. And the second hand tip has blue lume. So, dual lume here. You can see 2 colors. It's a little bit weaker because it's BGW9 versus the C3X1, I believe. That's what it looks like, being this bright. Man, Zelos never disappoints in lume. That's all you really have to know. This watch has a lot of things going for it. It's basically fully loaded. A Swiss movement, hardened steel, a sapphire sandwich, ceramics, textured dial, symmetrical date, beautiful lume, smooth action on the crown and bezel, 200 meters, quick adjust on the clasp, quick release spring bars. Man, this thing is just very compelling. And I really do dig green watches, but they never last in my collection, so I guess I'm not a green watch guy. I gravitate towards white or black, but well, let me know what you guys think of this new Spearfish. Has Zelos hit it out of the park once again? And which color are you going for? And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.